Hello student, welcome to your online class of chemistry. In the previous part we discussed the vapor pressure of solution containing two volatile liquid. Today we will discuss the vapor pressure of solution containing non-volatile solute. We know that for binary solution there is two component, one is solute, another is solvent. Here solute is non-volatile and solvent is volatile. Non-volatile substance means those substances which have no tendency to evaporate. That is why vapor pressure is equal to 0. And volatile substance means those substances which have tendency to evaporate. That is why vapor pressure not equal to 0. For example, non-volatile solute, that is urea, glucose, sucrose. An example of volatile solvent, that is water, methanol, ethanol, benzene, toluene, etc. Now see this picture, that is the closed container contain a volatile liquid, that is a liquid, and surface of this liquid contain A molecules. Those A molecules evaporate and exert a pressure on the surface area. This is denoted by P naught A. Here P naught A, the vapor pressure of pure liquid A. Now a solute, that is non-volatiles, that solute added to the solvent and a solution is formed. Now the solution surface area not only contain A molecule, they are also contain B molecules. Here B molecule present on the surface of the liquid. Due to the presence of B molecules, the vapor pressure of the solution decreases, because we know that B is the non-volatile substance. That means they have no tendency to evaporate. That is why vapor pressure not produced. Here only vapor pressure produced by A molecules, that is the volatile liquid. Presence of A molecule in the surface area decreases. That is why the vapor pressure of the solution also decreases, and the vapor pressure of the solution denoted by Pa. Here Pa is the vapor pressure of solution. Now we can write P naught A, the vapor pressure of pure liquid A, greater than the Pa, that is the vapor pressure of solution. Why happened this incident? On adding non-volatile solute. Due to the presence of non-volatile solute, vapor pressure is lowered. See, this is the picture of the solution. Here the surface area contain A molecule and B molecule. Here A molecule is volatile and B molecule is non-volatile. Due to the presence of non-volatile molecule in the surface area, vapor pressure of the solution decrease. Now we apply the Raoult's law. What is the Raoult's law? In a solution, the partial vapor pressure due to each volatile components is directly proportional to the mole fraction of that component. That means vapor pressure of each volatile components directly proportional to that component mole fraction. That means we can write the partial pressure of A directly proportional mole fraction of A. Here the partial pressure of A, that means the vapor pressure produced by A liquid and directly proportional to the mole fraction of A. Now remove the proportional sign by adding K. We know the value of K, that is P naught A. So we can write Pa is equal to P naught A zeta A. Zeta A, that is the mole fraction of A, and P naught A, vapor pressure of pure substance A, and Pa, that is the partial vapor pressure of solution. That is the vapor pressure of solution. That is an important equation. Student, remember this equation. Now student, we can write another equation. Pa, that directly proportional to the mole fraction of A, that is the Raoult's law. Here the proportional sign eliminated by a constant, that is K, that Pa is equal to K zeta A. Then we know the value of K, that is Pa, P naught A. Now the Pa is equal to P naught A zeta A. Here zeta A, mole fraction of A. We know that mole fraction of A plus mole fraction of B is equal to 1. Now the mole fraction of A is equal to 1 minus mole fraction of B. Now put this value in this equation, that is Pa is equal to P naught A into 1 minus zeta B. Then Pa is equal to P naught A minus P naught A zeta B. Now P naught A zeta B is equal to P naught A minus Pa, that is the lowering in vapor pressure. Now zeta B is equal to P naught A minus Pa by P naught A, that is the relative lowering of vapor pressure. That is P naught A minus Pa by P naught A is equal to zeta B. Here zeta B is the mole fraction of B. That is, here B is equal to solute. This is the another equation, vapor pressure of solution containing non-volatile solute. Relative lowering of vapor pressure is known as colligative properties. What is the colligative properties? The properties of solution which depend upon number of solute particles, that means mole, molecules, ions, mole fraction of solute particles, and does not depend upon the nature of the solute particles. That means the colligative properties only depend on number of the solute particles, does not depend on nature of the solute particles. That means you have a 1 mole sugar solution and 1 mole urea solution. Those two solutions have same colligative properties because it does not depend upon nature of the solution. Now student, we solve a numerical problem. The question is, the vapor pressure of pure water is 60 mmHg at same temperature. Find the vapor pressure of a solution containing 30 gram urea, that is the formula of urea, dissolved in 72 gram water. Here given P naught A, pure liquid A pressure, pure liquid A vapor pressure given, that is 60 mmHg, and calculate the Pa, that is the vapor pressure of solution. We know the formula, that is P naught A minus Pa by P naught A is equal to zeta B. Here zeta B, that is a mole fraction of B. Now we calculate the number of moles of urea, given mass by molar mass. Here given mass of urea, that is 30, and we know that molar mass, that is 60, and then calculate, the answer is 0.5 moles. Then the number of moles of H2O, given mass by molar mass. Here the given mass of water, that is 72 gram. Here put this value 72, and molar mass of water, that is 18 gram. The answer is 4 moles. Put the value in the equation. At first the calculation, the mole fraction of B. The mole fraction of B, that is urea, is equal to number of moles of B, that is urea, number of moles of urea by total number of moles. Here total number of moles means number of moles of water plus number of moles of urea, that is 4 plus 0.5, that is 4.5, and number of moles of urea, that is 0.5. The answer is 1 by 9. Now put this value. P naught A, that is 60, Pa, that should be calculated, and P naught A, that also 60, and zeta B, that is 1 by 9. After calculation we get that Pa is equal to 53.33 mmHg. That is the vapor pressure of the solution containing non-volatile solute, that is urea. Next topic is ideal and non-ideal solution. The binary liquid-liquid solution may be classified into two types. One is ideal solution, another is non-ideal solution. At first we discuss the ideal solution. What is the ideal solution? Which follow the Raoult's law at all concentration and all temperatures. That means ideal solution follow the Raoult's law. The observed vapor pressure of a solution, that is the P observed from experiment by manometers, that equal to the calculation vapor pressure, that should be calculated by Raoult's law. P naught A zeta A plus P naught B zeta B. If this vapor pressure observed and calculated vapor pressure equal, then it is a ideal solution. That means partial vapor pressure of E that observed by manometers, if this equal to the calculated by Raoult's law in this formula equal, then it is called a ideal solution. Similarly, P naught, that is Pb is equal to P naught B zeta B equal, that is observed, Pb is the observed and P naught B zeta B, that is calculated by Raoult's law. If this is equal, then we can tell that that is a ideal solution. Second point, delta V mixing, that means change in volume on mixing is equal to 0, then we can call that is a ideal solution. Delta is mixing is equal to 0, that means change in enthalpy or heat on mixing 0. If the change in enthalpy or heat on mixing is equal to 0, we can say that that is a ideal solution. All force of attraction are same in case of ideal solution. In ideal solution, delta S mixing greater than 0 and delta G mixing less than 0. Delta S mixing, that is the mixing entropy of mixing, and delta G mixing means Gibbs free energy mixing, change in Gibbs free energy mixing on mixing. Now graph of ideal solution. Here x-axis denoted the mole fraction and y-axis denoted the vapor pressure. Here pure liquid A, that is why zeta A is equal to 1 and zeta B is equal to 0. Here the pure B liquid, that is why zeta B is equal to 1 and zeta A is equal to 0. Ideal solution follow the Raoult's law, that is why Pv is equal to P naught B zeta B. Here Pv is equal to P naught B zeta B. Zeta B is equal to 1, that is why here the P naught B, that is the pure liquid B vapor pressure, and here also P naught A, that is the pure liquid A vapor pressure. We put this value of mole fraction, we get a equation, that is the straight line equation. That is the straight line equation for PA, and that is the PB. And total pressure PT is equal to PA plus PB. Similar as Raoult's law graph, because ideal solution follow the Raoult's law. Now example of ideal solution. In ideal solution, two components must have same polar nature and nearly same size, like methanol, ethanol, ethyl chloride and ethyl bromide, N-hexane, N-heptane, benzene and toluene mixture solution. That is the ideal solution. Next, non-ideal solution. Do not follow the Raoult's law. That means P observed experimentally does not equal to calculated by Raoult's law. Similarly, partial pressure of A observed that does not equal to the calculated partial pressure of A by Raoult's law. Similarly, Pb does not equal to P naught B zeta B, that calculated by Raoult's law, that is measured or observed by experiment. Delta V mixing, that not equal to 0, and delta H mixing, that also not equal to 0 for non-ideal solution. All force of attraction is not same. That means not change in volume is equal to 0 and change in enthalpy always not equal to 0 in case of non-ideal solution. Classification of non-ideal solution. Non-ideal solution are two types. Shows positive deviation from Raoult's law and shows negative deviation from Raoult's law. At first, non-ideal solution shows negative deviation from Raoult's law. That means here P total less than P naught A zeta A plus P naught B zeta B, that calculated by Raoult's law. That means the experimentally observed vapor pressure less than the calculated vapor pressure from Raoult's law. Similarly, PA less than P naught A zeta A and PB less than P naught B zeta B. Similarly, change in volume less than 0 and change in enthalpy also less than 0. That means negative. That is why it shows the negative deviation from Raoult's law and force of attraction increase. Next topic is graph non-ideal solution showing negative deviation from Raoult's law. We know that if the maintains the Raoult's law, this is the straight line graph, but that is the negative deviation, that means below the Raoult's law straight line graph. Here the PB less than equal to P naught B zeta B. Here PE less than P naught A zeta A. That is why graph also below the dotted line. That is dotted line denoted by ideal solution. That is maintain the Raoult's law. Here not maintain the Raoult's law. That is why graph below the dotted line for negative deviation. Below the dotted line for negative deviation. For example, chloroform and acetone. Here after the mixing solution, here the attraction between these molecules increase due to the presence of hydrogen bonding. We know that negative deviation for non-ideal solution, force of attraction increase. Here the attraction increase, that is why it shows the negative deviation. Another example, CHX3, here X is the halogen group and oxygen nitrogen containing group compounds, that is aninyl, and strong acid and water mixture also shows the negative deviation, and also this is a non-ideal solution. Next, non-ideal solution for positive deviation from Raoult's law. So here vapor pressure of total that observe or experiment, that also greater than the Raoult's law calculated vapor pressure. P naught A zeta A plus P naught B zeta B, that calculated by Raoult's law. Total pressure always greater than that calculated Raoult's law vapor pressure. That means P total observe, that is experiment, greater than P naught A zeta A plus P naught B zeta B, and PA also greater than P naught A zeta B, and PB also greater than PB zeta B. Non-ideal solution for positive deviation, delta V mixing also greater than 0 and delta H mixing also greater than 0, and force of attraction decrease. When the mix two component and form a solution, their force of attraction decrease. Next, the graph of non-ideal solution shows the positive deviation from Raoult's law. Here dotted line denoted the Raoult's law equation. Here this positive deviation, so that PB greater than P naught B zeta B, that is why the line above the dotted line, that is the denote the positive deviation. It is positive deviation, that is a non-ideal solution. This line always above the dotted line. Dotted line represent the Raoult's law. A positive deviation, that is why always increase this line above dotted line. Similarly, PA greater than P naught A zeta B, that is the dotted line represent the PA is equal to P naught A zeta B, but here PA is greater than P naught A zeta B, that is why line also above this dotted line. Here PT also above the dotted line. Now the example of non-ideal solution show the positive deviation from Raoult's law. That means the interaction between two molecules decrease where? Here water and benzene. Water have hydrogen bonding. On adding benzene, this hydrogen bonding break. That is why the attraction between the molecule decrease. That is why it show the positive deviation from Raoult's law. That is why first example is water and benzene, water and toluene. Here methanol and benzene, and ethanol and toluene. There are the example of non-ideal solution shows the positive deviation from Raoult's law. Thank you. Goodbye.